Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now. Hi.
Hi, are you sure you can prepare for product based companies through this course?
Yes, sitting at home?
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Yes.
Hey, what do you mean by a self paced course?
Well, the course material is available in the form of video lectures. And there are multiple practice problems that come along as well. So, you can access all of it anywhere, anytime. And they are available to you for lifetime.
No way!
Oh, yes way. Don't delay and enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hello, guys. Hello, and welcome back to the sixth day of our 30 days streak. And today, again, we are back with three new problems and three problems of homework. Okay. We will be solving the three problems here. Today, also, we are having some good level problems. And we will discuss some good level problems of greedy approach, sliding window approaches, and different approaches. Sure, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Hello everyone. Hello Suki. Hello Suraj. Hello Omkareswar. Hello Subham. Hello Pradeep. Hello everyone. So hello Noor. Hello. Hello Gayatri. Hello. Hello others. So yeah. So we will be solving the problems today also. Uh, and Hi Subham. Hi. Hi Rishabh. So the problems which are basically that we have is hi others. Hi Aryan. Uh, अरे यार हेयर से क्या होता है ठीक है क्या बना ले हेयर में तो हाँ एक बार एक काम करते हैं या नेकल्स हेलो योर अटेंडेंस इज मार्क्ड let me just open all the three problems so सेटअप टूर मैं जीएफजी में तो नहीं करा सकता हूँ बट श्योरली ट्राई करेंगे Hi. So guys, because today also we have all the difficult problems, so what will be our approaches? We will first discuss the problem statement, then we will discuss the approach. I will not more focus on writing the code here. Okay, so that I will not this means devote time on the code, because code is something, if you are okay with the logic, then I think that you can understand the code also. Okay, because yesterday also we have got a 130-minute video which was 90 minutes video, so that was the problem. So we will discuss, I will try my best to understand each and every topic, and we'll go on that flow only. Fine. So the first thing what we have, the first problem what we have is of maximum of all subarrays. Oh, yeah, others means I will take care of that thing that it should be clear to everyone. It should be clear to everyone. Let me, yeah. I'm sending the problem, and also I have not saved my screen. Just a minute. Okay. But let me first update the things. The first problem, and then we will move on. Just a minute. Just a minute. एक मिनट रुकना बस एक मिनट ठीक है. हाय या डिस्क्रिप्शन में होगा. So you all guys can check the description. Yeah, so this is what we have. The first problem. Let me also share the problem link. 2 मिनट रुकना यार, मुझे सेटअप कर लूँ एक बार. दो मिनट रुकना बस. Yeah. So fine. Now I can share the screen. Base of PCMB classes. The recording of the videos are already present in the channel. You can check out the playlist section. In the playlist section, you will see that there's a separate playlist. Let me just share that thing to you. You can see one thing here, that this is the playlist and this is the GFG SDE Sheet playlist. This playlist contains all the videos of our sheet, all the videos you can see here. Okay, all the videos are basically present here in this particular sheet. So आप कोई भी वीडियो यहाँ से एक्सेस कर सकते हो, ठीक है? So that is not a very big case. Yeah. This is the playlist. Okay, fine. And also, guys, who don't know, this is the Discord channel. You can also join the Discord channel if you want to participate in this 30 days streak. You can send your solution. You can see बहुत लोग भेजते हैं यार. On daily basis, people send the solutions of all the three, because we are giving the free course coupon to top 10 viewers. Okay. आ रहा है आपका मैसेज, आ रहा है. हाँ दिनेश, हाँ. So problem is that we are given with a particular subarray, okay, of size k. So we will understand this problem with the help of what we have. Okay, so we are given with a particular array of size n and an integer k. We have to find the maximum for each and every contiguous subarray of size k. We have to find the maximum for each and every subarray of size k. Each and every subarray of size k. Let's take an example. If we will take example of this particular case, this is a very good case to explain to. Let me write it here. This is the case. You can see one thing, that sliding window can be used, but with sliding window, Q will be used. The concept of Q will be used here. Let's see how. Okay. Today we will focus on Q stack. These type of problems will be there. Okay. So let's say not priority queue. Q will be okay. I think means only Q. Priority queue will take more time complexity. That is why. So you can see here that the value of case 3. The value of case 3 means that we will take a window of size 3. This is a window of size 3. We will take this window. Okay. DQ, sorry, yeah. Sorry, Sneha. It's exactly, it's DQ. We will have DQ here. Exactly, great. So it is 1, 2, 3. So what is the maximum? Hello, Anupam. What is the maximum of this window? It is 3. 3 will be written. Similarly, for the next case, what is the maximum of this window? It is again 3. 3 will be written. What is the maximum of this window? 4. For this window, 5. For this window, again 5. For this window, again 5. For this window, 6. Yeah, DQ is what we will use here. So guys, let's see how we are going to solve this particular problem. Okay. So first of all, we will take a DQ. In that DQ, we will insert the indexes. Okay. No, not Kadane, not sliding window, nothing. We will have a different concept. Okay. We will have a different concept. Now just see one thing. Okay. Key, this is the case that is given to us. This is the case that is given to us. We will have a DQ. What is DQ? In DQ, we can insert from back, and we can take from front. So we have a back of DQ, we have a front of DQ. So this is a DQ. This is its back. This is its front. So from front, we take the values, from back, we insert the values. Okay. Now, let's say first we have 1. So first of all, what we will do, we will always try that in this particular DQ, what we have, the value at the front. So समझना बात को, ठीक है, बात तो समझना. The first point is that value at front should always be maximum. So the value which will be at the front of this DQ. Arey yaar. So the front value means the value which will be in the front of this DQ should always be max. That is the first thing. And using this particular concept, we will insert the value in the queue. Okay. We remove from front only. We insert from back, we remove from front. Basically, there are two ends. We insert from one end, we remove from one end. That is the only case. Okay. Guys, like करा कि नहीं करा यार? क्या कर रहे हो? Attendance क्या है? 18 लोग देख रहे हैं इसको. 18 लोग, 18 लाइक है. What is this? 50 लाइक कर दो चलो. 50 लाइक कर दो. Yeah. Let's make 50 likes. So first you can see we have 1. Okay. So first I will insert this 1 inside the queue. So pehle देखो the I have not discussed anything, Prasan. Yeah. So exactly it is. So first of all we will insert the first k, means because here the value of k is 3. So first we will insert the first 3 numbers in this DQ. The first 3 numbers in this DQ. So first is 1. So 1 will be inserted. But while we will insert a number, we will take care of this condition, which is value at first should always be the maximum value. Value at first should always be the maximum value. This condition should always be there. So first we have inserted this 1. 1 is there, it's fine. Then we will insert this 2. Yeah, sorry. We have to insert index only. Okay. We have to insert index only. So it will be 0 index. Index is there. Okay, 0. Yeah, exactly. We have to make DQ not on increasing. Fine. Now we have this 2. एक एक करके चलना है ना. So we have this 2, means this index is 1. But you can see one thing, when we will insert this index 1, before inserting, we have to check one thing, कि जो हमारा जो front है, front, अगर I am saying जो front हमारा है, that should always be max. But देखो आप एक चीज, the value which you are going to insert currently is 2. आप अभी 2 वैल्यू को इंसर्ट करने वाले हो. एंड व्हाट इज योर फ्रंट? आपका फ्रंट क्या है? आपके फ्रंट में 1 है, मतलब इंडेक्स 0 मतलब 1, एलिमेंट इज 1. सो इन योर फ्रंट वी हैव एलिमेंट 1 एंड द एलिमेंट व्हिच यू आर गोइंग टू इंसर्ट इज 2. तो बताओ क्या फ्रंट मैक्स हुआ? इज फ्रंट मैक्स? हाँ कि ना? नो, फ्रंट इज नॉट मैक्स. So in that case we will first remove the front, then we will insert this 1. That is the index of this 2, this one. First we will check front, then we will insert. Now we have inserted. Okay, now again the next thing is 3. Now 3 should be inserted, means this index 2. So again, before inserting this 3, we have to check that if our front is greater or not, is max or not. Again, you can see front is not max. Front is less than that 3. Again, we will remove it and we will insert this 2 here. Now you can see that we have inserted the first 3 elements. Okay. So because we have used this, we have inserted first 3 elements. As I told you, the value at front will always be maximum. So what is the value of front? The value at front is basically ARR of 2. Means it is an index now, which is 3. And you can see for the first 3 elements, maximum element is 3 only. This is how we have got it. Okay. Let's continue to the next case. So next index is this 3. Up before going to the next index 3, we have to also make a check. What check we have to make? कि देखो check ये होगा हमारा कि जो ये index यहाँ पे 2 है, let's say यार एक चेंज कर लेते हैं, करें कि तो कर लेते हैं, ठीक है. चलो यहाँ पर let's say 3, यहाँ पे 1 कर लें. अगर ये केस होता, so here it should be 0. यहाँ पे 0 होता. Why? यहाँ पे 0 होता, उसके बाद 1 होता, उसके बाद 2 होता, क्योंकि 0 ही मैक्स होता. 0 फ्रंट मैक्स होता, तो बाकी सब इंसर्ट हो जाते. इफ फ्रंट इज द मैक्स, तो बाकी भी 1 और 2 भी इंसर्ट हो जाते इन दैट. ओके, बट चलो उसको वहीं से लेते हैं जहां से किया था हम लोगों ने. फाइन, हो सकती है इंडेक्स वैल्यू रिपीट हो सकती है ना. इंडेक्स वैल्यू कैसे रिपीट होंगी? इंडेक्स वैल्यू नहीं रिपीट होंगी. इंडेक्स तो हमेशा एक ही होगी ना, एक पर्टिकुलर पोजीशन की. ओके फाइन. reach 50 likes here. Let's reach 50 likes. Okay, so now we are inserting. So we have inserted these 3 elements. Now let's insert this 1. So before inserting this 1, the index of it is 3. The first thing that we will check is कि our front value should be max. Again, you can see that when we are inserting this 1, our front is max only, because in our front we have value 3. So 3 जो है 1 से बड़ा है, so we can easily insert this 3 here. Means index of this 1, we can easily insert it. But हमें एक चीज और भी देखनी पड़ेगी कि जो इंडेक्स हमारे फ्रंट में है और whatever index is in our front, it should be in our window. वो हमारे विंडो के अंदर होना चाहिए, because we are taking window of size 333. We are taking window size 333. Okay. So आप देखो यहाँ पर, अगर मान लो आप इंडेक्स नंबर 5 पे हो, so what will be your index window size if k is 3? Tell me this thing. If you are at index 5, अनुपम आप लोग जो भी आप लोग अपलोड कर सकते हैं, you can upload anytime, but obviously the preference will be given to those who have uploaded on time. So maybe sometimes, maybe 1 or 2 days someone has late, कुछ ऐसा हो गया कि नहीं कर पाया, so it's not a very big case. आप लोग बाद में अपलोड कर सकते, पर ऐसा डेली ना करना, ठीक है नितेश। हाँ, अगर यहाँ से विंडो स्टार्ट हो रही है तब तो 5 to 3 होगा। इफ विंडो इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम हियर, आई एम सेइंग इफ विंडो इज एंडिंग हियर, if window is ending at index 5, so window size will be 3, 4 and 5. It is 5 minus k exactly, so means after 5 minus k. If I cross from index, then what pop it from q exactly, Nakas, that is what I am saying, ठीक है। ये भी एक चेक यहाँ हमें लगाना पड़ेगा। अब देखो फिर हम लोग सिमिलरली आगे बढ़ते हैं। So currently also you can see for next window also our max is ARR of 2, which is 3. Now the next element is 4. Before inserting 4, first of all we will check that if the front is max or not. But you can see in front what we have. In front we have ARR of 2, which is 3, which is less than it. It's not max. So we will remove it. Similarly, now in front we have 3, index 3, which is 1, which is again less than it. Again we will remove it. And then we will have this 4 here. Again we will have 4 here. सपनेंद्र, ये पहला दिन होगा आपका क्लास करने का। We have already done 5 classes and I have started from basics only. अब क्लास के बीच में, सीरीज के बीच में आके तो मैं सब कुछ बेसिक्स नहीं बता सकता हूँ। And I am explaining for beginner only. The way I am explaining is very beginner based. ठीक है, बहुत धीरे धीरे समझा रहा हूँ मैं। ऐसा भी नहीं कि 1 घंटे मुझे स्ट्रीम खत्म करनी हो, ठीक है। ये 4 बार मैसेज लिखने से कुछ होने नहीं वाला है। फाइन, अब टॉप क्या है? ये 4. सो बेसिकली दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, ओके। अब देखो देखते हैं, तो हमने देखो पहले से क्या किया था। देयर वर 4 और आई थिंक 3 चेक्स वर देयर। द चेक्स वर बेसिकली the first was that the front element should be maximum. The first check was, okay. The second was the front index, because we will have index now in the front, it should be greater than I minus k, because वही हमारा विंडो होगी, उससे छोटी नहीं हो सकती है, okay. And the third was कि एक क्या था, हाँ, in start we will have k elements. Starting हम लोग k elements push करेंगे. The first k elements will be pushed in the start, okay. So now let's implement this code, okay. How we have to implement it, okay. So let's implement it, and we will also have some help from this, because I will just copy paste, because अभी पूरा लिखने में बहुत time लग जाएगा. I don't want to waste time, okay, because we have different problems. I have lots of problems, okay. So yeah, first of all, what we will have? So first of all, we will have a queue. So let's have a queue of size int, and sorry, ये कौन सी है? Or basically dq, yeah, not q. I'm again confusing you. It's dq. You have to take a dq, okay? Don't worry. Let's say it's named dq, okay. या उन्होंने जो लिया भी लेते हैं, because हम लोग तो copy paste करना है, so उन्होंने qi लिया हुआ है, so let's take qi only, okay. Now what we will do is first of all we have to insert the first k element. So for that I will just take a loop from 0 till k, exactly with this, okay. That is the first thing that we have to implement. But we will not just insert that element. As I told you, before inserting an index, before inserting an element, we have to also check that our front should be max. Our front should be max. So for checking that our front should be max, I have already shared the problem link, okay. It is present in the description also, okay. No, because Nakats, if we insert elements, then we cannot compare the index. यहाँ हमें compare भी करना है index को, कि जो index है हमेशा I minus k से बड़ी हो. Okay. So this is the condition that will be used. So this is the condition that we will use for it. So ये वही condition that if our qi is not empty and the value at our qi back. So basically यार देखो यहाँ पे dq दोनों तरफ से हम लोग इंसर्ट कर सकते हैं, हम लोग q भी ले सकते थे. तो इसमें क्या कर रहा है कि जिस बैक से हम लोग देख रहे हैं, फ्रंट की जगह बैक से देख रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो कोई इसकी दिक्कत नहीं है. मतलब इन्होंने बेसिकली फ्रंट की जगह बैक से देखा हुआ है और ये लोग बैक से पॉप कर रहे हैं. सो दैट इज नॉट अ वेरी बिग केस. dq में दोनों तरफ से आप लोग कर सकते हो, खींच दर से कर लो, ठीक है. सो अगर हमारा जो q है वो उससे छोटा या फिर इक्वल है, in that case what we will do, in that case we will pop it. In that case we will pop it. You can see it is popping it. Will pop. And if that pop will be done, after that we will push the value which is qi dot push back index I. Okay, that is what it is doing here. So first of all, what we have done, first of all, we have inserted all the numbers. We have inserted all the numbers in this particular, in the first k numbers in this particular queue. ये मैंने क्यों लिखा है? Okay. And the top element, the front element will obviously be the maximum element. Don't worry, no problem, Aditya, no problem. Okay. Now we have to insert the rest of the numbers. We have to insert the rest of the numbers. That means now we have to start from k and we'll go up to. For this also, this condition will be very same. This will be same. We have to first check that the top element should be maximum. This will be a same condition. You can see here also they have implemented that condition. But with that, we have to also implement another condition. That condition is that the front, or you can say the front element, should be less than I minus k. That they have basically given here. It should be less than, or sorry, greater than. It should be greater than. If it is less than, then that's not the case. High MP hack hai. So ये जो हमने आज डिस्कस किया था, that should also be the case. अब ये उसको फ्रंट से देख रहे हैं, बिकॉज जो फ्रंट में भी हमारी जो इंडेक्स है होना चाहिए, थोड़ा सा उन्होंने अलग तरीके से किया हुआ है. दैट्स नॉट अ वेरी बिग केस. ओके, वो हमारा लगभग सिमिलर ही है. ठीक, अगर आप चाहे तो आप क्यू से भी कर सकते हो नॉर्मली, वो इतना कोई बहुत बड़ा केस नहीं बनेगा. आप उसको खुद से एक बार वेरीफाई कर सकते हो. ठीक है, दैट इज नॉट अ वेरी बिग केस कि समझ में ना आया या फिर कुछ ना हो, तो उसमें इतना टेंशन लेने की बात नहीं है. And as I told you that in start always we have the max element in the front, the maximum element in the front. So for that we have to take it in a vector. So let's take a answer vector and insert it. What have we insert? Insert the, you can see here, the front element, as I told you. Insert the front element. Means we have the index in front, so we'll insert the whatever is in the front. Okay. And after this also, at the last also, there will be something left, so that we will also, which was the last array. So let's compile it. Diksha, this is, we are doing this front because Diksha, what we want, that whenever we are checking, so let's say we are at index I and we want a window size of k. अगर हम लोग इंडेक्स i पे हैं, हमें k साइज की विंडो चाहिए, so हम लोग सिर्फ k माइनस i माइनस k तक ही जा सकते हैं. We can only go up to i minus k. उसके पहले जाएंगे, if we will move before that, so window size will be increased. So if there is any number which is outside the window, in that case what we are doing, in that case we are making pop, that remove that number. ये क्या हो गया? इसको मैं थोड़ा छोटा कर दूं क्या? वो काफी ज्यादा स्क्रीन कवर कर लेता है ना बैनर। अभी भी उतना ही है। अच्छा वाइल का, अच्छा वाइल, अच्छा वो मैंने रिमूव कर दिया था, सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी। Two pointers should not, no 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 no, means we can but it will give wrong answer, I don't think। और कहीं भी किया है क्या यार? अच्छा यहाँ पर भी मैंने लिया, सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी। ठीक है यार, सही हो गया सही हो गया, नो वरीज। अब भी कुछ रॉन्ग आ रहा है, अब भी कुछ रॉन्ग आ रहा है। कहाँ पर एरर आ रहा है यार, कोई देख सकता है एरर कहाँ पर आ रही है? सो यहाँ एक चीज और है कि जो हमारा क्यू होगा दैट विल बी ऑलवेज ऑफ साइज के। दिस क्यू विल ऑलवेज बी ऑफ साइज के ओनली, सो दैट इज अ न्यू थिंग। Others, I think we have just done the same as what they are asking us. अच्छा हाँ, एक चीज नहीं की हम लोगों ने, रिटर्न नहीं किया ना आंसर। रिटर्न तो कर ही दे यार, उसका भी एरर आ सकता है बिकॉज हाँ आ गया। सो वी हैव नॉट रिटर्न द आंसर एक्चुअली, तो उस वजह से दिक्कत थी। नो प्रॉब्लम, लेट सबमिट इट। आई होप कि यार सही चल जाना चाहिए। वी हैव गॉट राइट आंसर, ठीक है। 2 मिनट रुकना यार, आते हैं। फाइन है, इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? ग्रेट। तो शुभम, एक बार मैं बता देता हूँ, बाकी किसी को डाउट हो तो एक बार आप लोग फिर से रिकॉर्डिंग देख लेना, because in recording I have explained in a very quite better way, so you can check from there. Okay, if you have any doubt you can check it from the recordings. Okay, yeah. So Subham, that is the only case ki matlab front should be max, front should be greater than this. So for these two cases we are having this while loop कि जो ये किस लिए हो रही है कि जो फ्रंट है that should be greater than I minus k, and this loop is because front should be maximum. So for that two cases, we are having these two while loops. And otherwise, the normal cases there, we are just pushing it. We are just pushing the value and we are taking the front value because we have the maximum in the front. So आप एक बार recording देख लेना because हमें आगे बढ़ना है ना अभी. So अगला क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं. Akash, this is a quite of sliding window only, but the only thing is that we are using a queue to store the DQ to store the elements of the sliding window. Otherwise, it is the normal sliding window only. ठीक है? So don't worry about that. Just don't worry about that particular thing. ठीक है, चलो तो यार अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. This is the next problem, which is rearrange array. 2 मिनट रुकना. Okay. Yeah, Soban, I will just tell them to add time and space. So Nakad's space is just order of k because we are using a DQ of size k, and time is just, I think we are just iterating with a complete. So for time, I don't think it will be more than order of n. It is just order of n. We are having some while loop also, but while loop will also just remove the array elements only, the array elements. So it will be just like we have next divided element. वहाँ भी हम लोग stack का use करते हैं. So it will be just order of 2n, and overall it will be order of n only अगर देखा जाए तो. It will not be very exactly Shubham, that is what we. अच्छा मुझे लगता है that job analysis live is also going on now by Siddharth. कितने बजे होती है जॉब एनालिसिस? जॉब एनालिसिस शुड आल्सो बी देयर ना? नहीं हो रही है. No, Nakaj. While K10, no, it will be order of n only. मतलब वो जो उसको देखोगे तूने आज सिद्धार्थ लेने वाले थे, मुझे दिख नहीं रहा है वो. आई डोंट नो. 10:30 तो हो चुका है. ठीक है सिद्धार्थ लेने वाले थे एक्चुअली ना, सो आई जस्ट थॉट कि देखते हैं. नो प्रॉब्लम गाइस, नो प्रॉब्लम, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाई आई वाज थिंकिंग कि viewers will be divided. Guys, let's move to the next problem. Let me update it and then we'll solve it. Next problem is, I'm sharing it, just a minute. It is asked in Zoho. It is rearrange array alternatively. Okay. This is again a very amazing and a good problem. Okay, that we are going to discuss today. Soumya, I don't know. Actually, it depends on the performance of other participants also. Okay, so it depends on that also. So I'm not just so aware about it. हाँ, so इसमें यार देखो, the thing is that we are given with a sorted array and we have to rearrange the array in a particular path. So इसमें क्या आदित्य, I'm not getting. So let's say that it is saying that we are given with this array. So no worries यार, सबका होता है, कभी ना कभी खराब होता है, कभी अच्छा होता है. It's the case. You have to make this array in something in this type. Let me explain you. Something like this. Great. If you have scored 165 out of 175, then there are good chances for you. Okay. Yeah. You can have the chance. Whoever are getting 150 plus, I think they are having chances. Okay. So first of all, what we have make alternatively. So means the maximum number will be there, which is 6. Then the minimum number will be there. Then second maximum 5. Then second minimum. Then third maximum. Then third minimum. Isnaya Jobathon is a contest organized by Geeks for Geeks, where we offer placements also. Okay. Yeah, let's solve it. Yeah, so आप देख रहे that we have this particular array, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to change this array in this particular manner. Like, first of all, we will have maximum number, then second maximum, then third maximum. Then here, minimum number, second minimum, third minimum. Okay. That is what we have. So we have to do this thing. So we have to do this particular thing. What the brute force approach can be. Is the problem clear? Just write a +1 and also hit the like button if the problem is clear. If the problem is clear, please hit the like button. Okay. Let's make it 50 likes now. 48 MB. Let's make it 50 likes. 100 likes को तो aim रखते हैं इस वीडियो के लास्ट तक. ओके, 100 likes का. एंड गाइस, क्लास के बाद आप लोग कमेंट कर दिया करो. आर्यन, आई एम सेइंग कि आपको बेसिकली लास्ट का एक नंबर लेना है, फिर स्टार्ट का एक नंबर लेना है, फिर लास्ट का एक नंबर लेना है, फिर स्टार्ट का एक नंबर लेना है. इस तरीके से आपको करना है. इतना समझ लो, ठीक है? Okay. Again, I am saying what you have to do. It is saying that first take a number that should be max, then second should be min value, then third should be second max, then a second min. Means it will be a sorted array. So first we will have 6, means the maximum number. Then we will have 1, minimum number. Then 5. Yeah, it is a sorted array. Okay, it is sorted array. So any approaches, any how we can solve this problem? Anyone who can tell how we can solve this particular problem, which is that is okay, Nurmo. The brute force approach can be that we can just take another loop, and there we can just store our particular element. But we don't want to take another loop. Can we solve it in an order of one space complexity? Can we solve it in an order of one space complexity? That is the most optimized way. No, we should not. Using extra space is a very basic thing. Yeah, 2 pointers can be used. 2 pointers can be used, obviously. Okay. Yeah. You guys are getting. You guys are getting. Great. हाँ. ठीक है, थोड़ा आप लोग समझ रहे हो. No, not binary search, guys. Not binary search. Not binary search. No. Okay. No worries. No worries. Let's solve this problem. Okay. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. चलो देखते हैं कैसे करना. ठीक है, देखते हैं कैसे करना. ठीक है, चलो स्क्रीन शेयर करते हैं. Just a minute. Let's share the screen and then let's solve the problem. So guys, see what we are going to do. Okay, see what we are going to do. So first of all, we will have 2 pointers only. The approach will be of 2 pointers only. 2 pointers approach will be used. So first pointer will be here. That is called a min pointer. We can say min index, and we will have here max index. Okay. No, so guys, listen. There are different ways to solve this problem. I am saying you where time complexity is order of n, space complexity is order of 1. Okay. So now, listen. We will have a minimum index and a maximum index. What we will do, whenever, and we will have a iterator I. We will have a iterator I. So not only the minimum index, I think we should also have the minimum value. I think minimum index, how we can get the value. Okay, no, not swap. Yeah, the array is sorted only. You can say the array is sorted given to you. And it is saying that you are given sorted array, but इन्होंने example में sorted नहीं दिया हुआ है. What is the case? अच्छा नहीं, sorted है, ठीक है. So array is sorted only. Don't worry. Array is sorted. Yeah. So okay, guys, listen. Okay. So we will have a min index, and also we will have a min value. Whatever is the minimum value and whatever is the maximum value. Okay. Use formula of multiplication modulo. Yeah, we can solve. Okay. So guys, what we will have that if our index is equal to 0, if our index is equal to 0. Means if it is a even index. So tell me guys, in even index, should we have to place the maximum value or the minimum value? Tell me this thing. Should we have to place the maximum value or the minimum value? At this, when I is mod of 2, exactly. The maximum value. In even index, we will have the maximum value. So what I will do, I will make ARR of I is equal to max value. Okay, is equal to max value. Now what I will do, now our max index, which was currently at the last index, will be decreased, and our max value will be increased and will be equal to the max index. Got it? Now the second case. But ARI is lost, that I know, Sneha, but that we have taken in min, na? That we have taken in this min value. That we have taken in this min value called function. ओके अगर आपको ना समझ में, आप लोग यहाँ से भी देख सकते हो व्हाट दे हैव डन। तो ये देखो थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट प्रॉब्लम है यार। इसमें क्या हो रहा है कि दे आर, इट इज जस्ट लाइक कि 1 2 3 4 की एरे है और 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 एंड लाइक दिस। सो पॉजिटिव इंटीजर की है एंड दैट इज व्हाट इज गिवन हियर। तो हमारा थोड़ा सा अलग है इससे। प्रियम ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। ओके सो आई थिंक दिस इज द अप्रोच। हाँ ये वाला हम लोग यूज करने वाले हैं, ठीक है। ये अप्रोच हम लोग यूज करने वाले हैं, इट इज मिन इंडेक्स एंड मैक्स इंडेक्स। सो min index and max index will be there and max element will be there. So these approach which we are going to discuss. Okay, you can see here when our I is basically equal to 0 means we are at the even index. So when we are at the even index, what I will do is that the value at our array, index modulus array element will be multiplied with our max element. So अब ये थोड़ा सा आपको खराब मतलब कंफ्यूजिंग लग रहा होगा, या आपको थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग लग रहा होगा what I am doing basically is, ठीक है। So just a minute, तो आप ये चीज पढ़ो, ठीक है, ये चीज पढ़ो। The purpose of this statement is to store two elements at index ARR of I. ARR max index is stored as multiplier and ARR of I is stored as remainder. For example, in this particular case, max element is 10. We store 91 at index 0. So with 91, we can get original index as 91 mod 10 and new element as 91 divided by 10. Okay. सो हम लोग यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे होते हैं, हमारा जो मैक्स एलिमेंट है वो है 9 बेसिकली, ठीक है। तो हमने क्या किया, हमने जो लास्ट सबसे बड़ा एलिमेंट है दैट इज मैक्स एलिमेंट, वी हैव टेकन +1 हियर, सो इट इज कॉल्ड द मल्टीप्लिकेशन मॉडुलो अप्रोच। ओके, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, मान लो यहाँ पे हमारे पास 1 है, इट इज 1 2 3 4 5 6। तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ये देखो थोड़ा सा इसमें थोड़ा सा हम लोग चेंज करते हैं ये अप्रोच में। एग्जैक्टली ऐसा नहीं करना, मतलब वो वाला हम लोग अप्रोच लगाते हैं दैट इज मॉडुलो मल्टीप्लिकेशन अप्रोच। ओके, लेट्स सी व्हाट वी विल डू। ये है, ठीक है। सो व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल मेक आवर मैक्स एलिमेंट is equal to this 6 plus 1 which is 7. तो हमारा max element हो गया 7. We'll make our max element as the last element plus 1. That is what we have done. Okay. Now what we are doing, whenever we are at the 0th index, so we are at here, it is index. We want, here math is applied. So we want that at this particular index, we should have that max element, which is 7. We should have that max element, which is 7. Okay. So therefore, listen what we are doing here. We know that the value of this last element will never be used. It will not be changed initially. So what I will do is that in this ARR of I will add array max index modulus of max element into max element. So you can see one thing. Max element is 7. Into what we have to do? We have to do max index into max element. So means array of max index. So max index was that last index only, 5 in this case. 5 in this case. So that 5 will be there. Okay. And basically modulus of 5 and this. So element at 5. So modulus of this. So element at 5 is 6. So it will be 6 modulo max element, which is 7. So 6 modulo 7, दिख नहीं रहा होगा अच्छा ये चीज. So 6 modulo 7 will be 6 only, and 7 will be there. So it will be 7 multiplied by 6, which will be 42. So this 42 will be added. This 42 will be added to this 1. To this 1. We will not completely remove this. This 42 will be added to this 1. So this 42 you can see will be added to this 1. It will become 43. Understand, guys, okay? It will become 43. Similarly, for the next case also. And then we will decrement max index. For the next case also, we will do the same thing. But here, in case of this AR of I, max element will be same. But instead of max index, we will be taking min index. You can see here, the min index was 0. So the element at mid index is now 43. The element at mid index is now 43. So because it is 43, what we will do is that 43 modulus max element. So 53 modulus 7. You can see this thing. When we are doing 42 modulus 7, it is giving us that element 1 only that we were having there. It is giving us that element 1 only. So whenever we will find the mod of this number with 7, we will get the original element that was before the updation. This is called this method. बहुत important है. Whenever we find mod, so we'll get the previous number. And when we'll divide it by 7, let's divide it by 7. Let's divide 43 by 7. In this case, we are getting the new number that we want to insert. That was 6. Okay. That was 6. So first we will find its mod, then we will multiply the max element. So here also again, we will multiply max, which is 7. It will become 7. Now you can see when we will divide this 7 by 7, it will be 1. 1 means because we want 1 here. इस तरीके से हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे. So this is the complete logic. तो मैं काम करता हूँ. I'm just copying this thing. Okay. Okay. देखो सबसे पहले मैंने क्या लिया? Max index will be at the last. जो मैंने लिया था, max index last में होगी, no problem. Okay. Min index 0 पे होगी. Guys, ये बहुत ही important concept है. आपको बहुत जगह काम आएगा. Okay. बहुत जगह काम आएगा. Okay. Now, Now we will have max element. What I told you, max element is basically the maximum element of the array plus one. So maximum element will be at the last index plus one. Okay. Now we will have web traverse. Whenever we are at even index, so we are adding this particular thing. This is a mathematical formula. Remember it. It is called the mathematic. It is called multiplication and modulo method. And we are just updating the indexes. And what does this mean? Whenever we will find the modulus of the number with the max element, we will get the past number, which was previously at that position. And when we will divide it with max element, it will give us the new element that we want. So this is a very important logic, guys. I hope that you all should know about this logic. This is a very important logic. Okay. So now if I will just run this, you will see that we have got the answer, and also you can see one thing, that we have got this in just order of n time complexity. Okay, Noor, let's take quickly another example. Let's take example of 1, 5, 6, 9. So for 9, our max element will basically be 9 plus 1. As I told you, it will be 1 greater than the last element. So what will be this? This will become 1 modulus 10 into 10. So it will become 1 into 10. So it will become 10. नहीं गलत कर दिया. सॉरी ये मैं गलत कर दिया. यहाँ पर ये लेते हैं ना, मैक्स एलिमेंट लेते हैं, ये लेते हैं, ये वाला. So when you have to make it here, it will be 9 modulus 10 into 10. So it will be 9 into 10, it will be 90. And 90 plus 191 will be there. So here we will have 91. Now you can see, when we will find the mod of 91 with 10, it will give us 1. Because यहाँ पर इसके पहले 1 था, और जब 91 को 10 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो आएगा 9. Because अब हम चाहते हैं यहाँ पर 9 हो जाए. So this is the method basically. These type of logic is very difficult to build here. Means ये एल्गोरिथम होते हैं, इसको बहुत बड़े बड़े साइंटिस्ट ने लिखा होता है. These are algorithms. Okay, these are algorithms that cannot be just thinkable कि approach नहीं है ये पूरे algorithm है. It is not so easy. So that is what we have done now. Okay, I hope you have got this particular. How is it? Exactly. Okay, hit the like button, guys. हाँ, ऐसे एल्गोरिथम तो आपको एक बार पढ़नी पड़ती है यार. मैथ्स में भी जैसे आपने इंटीग्रेशन पढ़ा होगा, तो इंटीग्रेशन के सारे रूल्स आपको पहले तो नहीं पता होगा इतना, बाद में आए. Yeah, it was a really good question, Sneha. It was asking Johu. Let's move to the next problem. Another one is also a very amazing problem, and it is based on stack. So हमने आज एक प्रॉब्लम किया जो कि Q का था, DQ का था. The next was more was of this method, and another one is this. Obviously means Priyabhatra, solving this type of problem, I have not even solved this in a once. मैंने पहली बार में इसको solve नहीं किया होगा. It basically requires time. मैंने पहली बार में काफी टाइम लिया होगा, समझा होगा प्रॉब्लम्स को. Sorry जी, sorry. Yeah. No, Gaurav, means sometimes it happens, but sometimes you have to build your interest. Okay. Let's take in English. Okay. Let's move to the next problem. Just a minute. Let me open the next problem. Other brute force से ना solve करो. Brute force cannot be there. Brute force should not be there. Okay. Guys, okay, let's first discuss the last problem. Okay, then we will have discussion. Don't worry. पहले last problem discuss कर लेते हैं. That is another good problem. Okay, so that we will also discuss. Okay. This problem was also asked in many companies. It is a very important problem, guys. So it is asked in companies including Amazon, Samsung, and different companies. So problem is really good. This is stock span problem. It is a very classic problem. So let's discuss this problem. I am also sharing the link, and after that, let's wind up with the session. हाँ आदित्य यार क्या हो गया fine so problem is that we are given with a stock span. The stock span is a financial problem where we have series of n daily price stock quotes of a stock, and we need to calculate the span of stock price for all n days. So for all the n days, we have the price of the stock, whatever is the price of the stock. Okay. The span SI of the stock's price on the given day I is defined as the minimum number of consecutive days just before the given day. It is defined as the minimum number of consecutive days just before the given day. So for a stock, its span on day I is defined as minimum number of consecutive days just before for which price of the stock on the current day is less than or equal to its price on the given day. So maybe no, stock sell and buy nahi hai. Stock sell and buy is different. Stock sell and buy is different. This is different. Okay, don't compare it with that. Let's understand this problem now. So देखो पहले तो प्रॉब्लम समझते हैं, ठीक है, समझते हैं. It is saying that for a particular case, yeah, it's a stack problem. It is saying that for a particular case, let's consider a case, let's consider index for a particular index I. The span of the stock is considered as the all the consecutive stocks that are either less than or equal to it, that are either less than or equal to the given stock. That is called the stock span problem. Okay, you can see one thing that for this index 6, exactly, it's just like nearest greater element. Okay, for this element 6, its stock span is still here. Why it is still here? Because you can see one thing, that all the elements between this are either less than or equal to that index. इसलिए ये यहाँ से यहाँ तक है. That is why this is from here. Similarly, for this index, this is its span, because from this to this place, these are all the numbers are basically less than or equal to it. So we will check from a given index to its left. We will go until we will get a greater number. So can we change this problem a little bit? Can we change this problem a little bit? Let's change it. Let's make the problem that for a given index I, we have to find which is the greater height element in the left. Let's say for this index, this is the greater height element, and its stock span will be between it only. Similarly, for this index, this is the next greater, so its span will be between this only. This is what we have to do. Getting or not? Just change the question a little bit. Just find the next greater element on the left side. There is a very famous problem called next greater element, and that is what we do. So for a given index I, you have to find its next greater element on the left side. On the left side. Got it? Is it clear? And we will solve this problem using stack only. So if I will see, this is the problem implementation. This is the problem implementation that we are going to solve. In this problem also, what we will do, we want that on our stack, on our top of the stack. Now let's create a stack. Okay, let's make a dry run. So for making dry run, obviously we need something. So let's create a stack. Let's name it as. What we want, that the top of the stack should always contain the maximum value. That is again the case for this particular problem. Okay, you can see here. It will contain the maximum. Now guys, see one thing. First of all, so इसमें इन्होंने यार ये नहीं दिया हुआ, I think the values are not given. I think it is like this only. The figure तो पड़ा है, but किसका figure that we don't know. Maybe इसी का ही हो. I think इसी का ही है. Yeah. मैं लिख ही लेता हूँ यहाँ पर. Okay. This is the height of each problem. अब देखो. First of all, I will insert this first index, that is the 0th index. So that will be here. Guys, please hit the like button. For those who have joined new, please hit the like button so that I can know how many of you are there. We have 65 likes only now. We have 100. Okay, that is the first that we have inserted. Okay, that's not a very big case. You can see here, we have just inserted the first element. Okay, that will be inserted, no problem. And also for the first element, we will insert basically the index of it. So we'll insert 0. And you can see that for the first element, answer will always be 1. Okay, answer should always be 0 for first element because there is nothing in its left. Uska answer हमेशा 0 होगा. Okay. Now the next is this 80. As I have told you one thing, that in the top of this stack, there should be always the element which is maximum. So tell me guys, abhi stack ke top mein kaun sa element hai? Which element is present in the top of the stack? Not the index, the element. Yeah, if stack empty, the answer should, no, it will not be 0. It will not be index, it will be index plus 1. I will tell you how. It will be index plus 1. Because if stack is empty, that means there is nothing greater in the left. So the answer will be I plus 1. 100 is there. And the element which we are taking is basically 80. The element which we are taking is basically 80. So in that case, we will not do anything. We'll just move on. We will just move on. And what we will do is that we will simply make our answer as, so for this the answer was 1. पहले के लिए आंसर हो गया हमारा 1. For second, our answer will be given index I minus the top of the stack. So I is 1 and top is 0. Answer will be 1. So देखो इसके लिए भी आंसर हो गया 1. इसके लिए भी आंसर हो गया 1. Okay. Now what I will do, as it is also given here, we will again push that element also. So now I have pushed this index 1 inside the stack. Now the next is 60. Again you can see for that 60, the top element is greater than it. For that 60, the top element is greater than it. We'll do nothing. We'll just move on. So we are at index number 2. Top element is 1. Answer for this will also be 1. Now we will insert this 2 also. Now we will have 3. Now we have index 3. Now consider, now understand one thing guys, okay? The element where we are is 3, which is 70. Element where we are is 70. And element at the top पे क्या बताओ? Element at the top कौन सा है? Element at the top is 60, which is less than it. I've told you element at the top should not be less than. It should be greater than. So we will pop out this element too. Now we have 1. So 1 is basically 1 means 80 is greater than. It's fine. Now we will take current index, which is 3, minus top index, which is 1. It will be 2. 2 is the answer. Similarly, for next case, it is 60. For 60, you can see also, and then sorry, we will also insert this 3. We know I have to take care of everyone. Okay. Maybe you have solved all the standard problems. Maybe some other I have not solved. We are solving SDE sheet. It's not the standard or not non-standard. I am taking every type of problems. Okay. Now we have 60. 60, the top is greater than 60. We'll just have 1 here. Now next is 75. For 75, 3 is also less than it. Means 70 is also less than it. We will remove it. Now we have 1 at the top. So we will have 5 minus 1, which is 4. Similarly, for 85, we will also remove this 80, and we will have this 6 here, because 6 minus 0 is 6. So this is a very basic approach of stock. I will recommend you guys to solve a problem called next greater element. That problem will help you to understand the concept of this, what we are doing, and then you can also check this problem. Okay, so you can check that next greater element problem. I am just checking this code. No, nothing can be used here. Nothing can be used here. This is the most optimized way. Whenever we have to make check of the last videos, okay, understand guys, जब भी हमें पिछले numbers का एक map रखना पड़ता है, whenever we have to make check of the last numbers, like this, means the number which are present in left, whenever, in that case we use stack. Whenever we have to make check of the left numbers or right numbers, either the cases that make a nested loop, पूरा left तक जाओ और check करो. Here we can use this thing. Okay. So I think this is the case, and we can return the answer. So you can see when stack will be empty, it will be just I plus 1, because in that case there is no number which is greater than it in the left. So the answer will be the complete range from star to that index. Otherwise, it will be I minus top that we are doing. Let's compile it. It should be right, I think. It should be right. So guys, finally, yes, surely we will have every level of problem. Means we are taking it. These problems are basically tough for beginners. Maybe you guys have solved the problem, so it is not, but it is basically tough for beginners. Okay. It is not that much of easy. Maybe they are classic. You have solved that different sheets of different people, so you have solved this problem earlier. Maybe that is the case. Oh, yeah, no, I don't. These are no. It's not n squared to sir. Its time complexity is order of n only. It is just order of n. Let's see how. You will see, sir. that here we have a for loop of order of n. You will say, sir, this is a for loop order of n. We also have a while loop. It will also order of n. So it will be basically, you can say, order of n square time complexity. But no, it will be order of big O of n. Why? Because Tushar, just tell me one thing. At max, if we count in total, अगर हम total देखें, if we counted total times, the total times, how many this while loop will run? Tell me. In total, पूरे program में, how many times this while loop will run? In total, at the max time, order of n times this while loop will run. Because what is doing in this while loop, we are just inserting element and deleting it, inserting, deleting. Getting? Inserting and deleting. That is what we are doing. So in that case, when we are just inserting and deleting an element, so this is just running n times. And n times is for loop is running. So it is just order of 2n. That is order of n only. Okay. So yeah, we have solved this problem also. And so that was the problem. Now guys, I have to share the questions also, the homework questions, okay, for today. Let me just share it. Just a minute. Let me just share the homework questions. Guys, before leaving, please remember to hit the like button and mark your attendance after the stream. Mark your attendance after the stream so that I can know that that you guys have attended. Okay, and comment the problem. Okay, comment in the session after the stream. It was as we will go, the sessions will be tough. Yeah, I have my own YouTube. You can just search for my name, Abhinav Avasthi. Just search for my name and you will get it. Okay. Guys, tomorrow we will have apply. सब लोग comment कर देना. Tomorrow we will learn about linked list. From tomorrow we will be starting linked list. Okay, so be prepared with that. From tomorrow we will have linked list, and after that, because today you can see we have solved problems of stack and queue. The major problems have been solved. So we'll have stack queue after also. But tomorrow we'll start linked list so that these basic concepts of linear data structure are completed. Then we'll go towards dynamic programming. Then the other graph and tree will be there. Okay, so that will be there. Just a minute, guys. Let me just today's 21st October, na 21 October. Okay, so let me share the practice problems. So you can see here that I am just sharing the homework for today. Okay, that is all the 3 problems. Okay, and for the solution, guys, you can see that I have just submitted the problems from the GFG blog only. So you can just check out the Geeks for Geeks blog, and from there you can check out that. Okay, and this is the thing, guys. Whatever feedback you are saying, thanks Adit, thanks for this. Whatever is your feedback, just comment it after the stream in the chat box so that I can also know. Okay, and thank you guys, thank you very much for joining, and good night everyone. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time, which is 10, and we'll again solve 3 more problems and 3 problems as homework. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining the live. Bye bye, take care, tata, good night, thank you.